Welcome to Nagesh Karezki Orchid School. I am Abhilasha teacher teaching you grade 4 science. In previous session we have completed our lesson number 6, that is air, water and weather. In this session we are going to solve the exercise. Before starting the exercise we will read the full lesson. Let us see the board.
Air, water and weather. Learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to explain how changes in weather are caused by the sun. Describe how land and sea breeze are caused. Describe the water cycle. Describe the formation of hail, snow and fog. State why water gets polluted and how it is cleaned. Mind opener. What is the weather like today? Is it sunny, windy, cloudy or rainy? Do you think it will remain the same throughout the day? Was the weather different yesterday? What is weather? Weather is the condition of the air surrounding us at any given time. The weather can change very quickly. It may be bright and sunny in the morning, but may suddenly turn dark and cloudy. Weather changes from day to day and sometimes even from hour to hour. You can feel and see when the weather is windy, rainy, sunny or cloudy. The weather also changes during the year. You have already learned that the Earth's rotation causes day and night and the Earth's revolution causes changes in seasons. It is hot during the summer. It rains a lot in the rainy season. During winter, it is cold in many parts of India. However, even during a particular season, the weather changes from day to day and from hour to hour. How does the sun affect weather? Changes in weather take place because of the sun. It is the heat of the sun that causes the wind to blow and the clouds to form. When the sun is directly overhead, the sun's rays fall directly on the earth and it gets very hot. But when the sun is lower in the sky, the sun's rays are slanting and they will not heat up the earth so much. That is why it is warmer in the afternoon than in the morning and evening. What makes the wind blow? When the sun shines brightly, it heats up the land. This causes the air above it to also get heated up. Warm air is lighter than cold air and so it rises up. Cool air rushes in to take its place. This causes the wind to blow. What causes sea breeze and land breeze? In coastal areas, the wind blows from the sea to the land during the day. This is called the sea breeze. During the night, the wind blows from the land to the sea. This is called the land breeze. Sea and land breezes occur because of the sun. During the day, the land gets heated up more than the water in the sea. The air above the land is warmer. It rises up. Cool air from above the sea blows to take its place. Thus, the sea breeze blows during the day. At night, the land cools down faster than the water in the sea. So the water is warmer than the land. The warm air above the water rises up. The cool air over land rushes in to take its place. Thus, the land breeze blows during the night. Evaporation and condensation. The water changed to water vapor in the heat of the sun. This process is called evaporation. Evaporation of water takes place all the time, but it is faster if the water is heated, for example, by the sun. Take some water in a pan. Ask an adult to heat it gently for about 5 minutes over a fire. Did some of the water in the pan evaporate? Now ask the adult to hold a steel plate over the pan. Can you see drops of water forming on the plate? The water vapor cools down when it comes in contact with the cool plate and changes back to water. This process is called condensation. In the same way, water vapor also condenses when it comes in contact with cold air. The water cycle. As the sun shines down on the earth, water in lakes, rivers and oceans evaporates and changes into water vapor. The air, along with the water vapor, becomes warm and rises up. As it rises higher in the sky, it cools down. The water vapor condenses around tiny dust particles in the air to form tiny droplets of water. Millions and millions of these droplets together form clouds. Small water droplets join together and become bigger and heavier. When they become very heavy, they fall to the ground as rain. Most of the water that falls on land goes back into the lakes, rivers and oceans. This water evaporates again and falls as rain. This process happens again and again. This repeated change of water to water vapor and then back to water is called the water cycle. Hail. Sometimes on their way down, raindrops pass through very cold air and freeze to form small balls of ice. These fall to the ground as hailstones. Snow. If the clouds themselves are very cold, the water vapor condenses and freezes to form ice instead of water. The ice so formed is in the form of soft, beautiful snowflakes. They have different shapes. Dew and frost. Go out in the garden on a cold morning. Observe the leaves and grass. Do you see drops of water on them? There may also be drops of water on window panes. Where did this water come from? On cold nights, the air near the ground cools down. The water vapor in the air condenses to form drops of water on leaves, grass and window panes. This is called dew. On very cold nights, dew freezes to form ice. This is called frost. Frost is seen on very cold mornings in winter in some parts of North India. Fog. On cold winter mornings, water vapor sometimes condenses on dust particles near the ground and clouds form just above the ground. This is known as fog. Sometimes the fog is so thick that it is difficult to see beyond a few meters. Vehicle drivers have to be very careful. Pilots have difficulty taking off and landing plane. Sometimes airports have to be closed because of fog. The Earth's water. About 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. It is present in oceans, seas, rivers, lakes and ponds. It is also present under the Earth's surface as groundwater. Water is very important because all living things need water to live. Most of the water available on the Earth cannot be used by us for drinking. The water in seas and oceans is salty. In most places, the water in rivers and lakes is not clean enough to drink. It is said to be polluted. Water becomes polluted because waste from our houses and factories is allowed to flow into rivers and lakes. How do we get drinking water? Polluted water has dirt and germs in it. Drinking polluted water can cause several diseases. Dirt and germs have to be removed to make the water fit for drinking. Water from a river or lake is pumped into the waterworks in the city. Here, it is passed through filters to remove dirt. Special substances such as chlorine are added to filter. The clean water is then pumped to our homes. Clean water is precious. It should not be wasted.
So we have learned and we have read the lesson. Let us solve the exercise. Page number 53. First question, multiple choice question. Sea breeze is the wind blowing from, options are the seas to the land during the day, the land to the sea during the day, third, the land to the sea during night, the sea to the land during the night. Yes, which option will correct? The sea breeze, wind blowing from, the first option is correct. The sea breeze is blowing from the sea to the land during day. Next question, which of these is not part of the water cycle? Once again I will read, which of these is not part of the water cycle? Let us see the options. Evaporation, condensation, rainfall and pollution. Among these, which is not part of water cycle? Yes, pollution is not part of water cycle. Among these are the part of water cycle. Let us see the third question. When a water vapor condenses to form a cloud just above the ground, dash is formed. We will see the option. First option is snow, dew, frost and fog. What will be the answer? When the water vapors condense to form a cloud just above the ground, what we call? The answer is fog. The fog is condensed just above the ground. Now we will see the fourth one. Which of these is not surface water? Options are sea water, river water, well water and lake water. Among these, which is not surface water? Sea water, river water, well water or lake water? Yes, the well water is a not surface water. Others are surface water. Now we'll see the fifth one. Water in the ocean and seas is not fit for drinking because it is sour, salty, sweet or bitter. Yes, the water from oceans and seas are, it is sour? No. It is sweet? No. It is bitter? No. Then the answer is salty. Because of the salt present in the seas and oceans of water, we cannot drink the water from ocean and seas. Now next question is match the words in a two columns. First one is condensation. From the column B, which one is correct? The first one is water vapor frozen in a clouds. It is correct. Second one, cleaning polluted water. Third one is millions of tiny water droplets is called condensation. No. The correct option is the opposite of evaporation is condensation. Now second one is clouds. Among the column B, which one is correct? Yes, the C option is correct. That is millions of tiny water droplets is called the clouds. The clouds contains millions of tiny water droplets. When it comes together, it forms cloud. Third is snow. Yes, the correct option is water vapor frozen in a clouds. Yes, when the water vapors get cool air, that time the water droplets or the water vapor frozen in the clouds, it is called snow. We have seen how the snow form. Now hail. It is a water droplet frozen on their way down. Means when the water droplets coming down on the earth, it gets cool air and it will froze. It is called hail. Now fifth one is water works. The correct option is cleaning polluted water. With the help of water works, we can clean the polluted water. We have seen the process in our sessions. Once again I will read. Condensation, the opposite of evaporation. Clouds, millions of tiny water droplets. Snow, water vapor frozen in a clouds. Hail, water droplets frozen on their way down. And fifth, water works, the cleaning polluted water. Now next, mark tick for true and cross for false statement. It is C1. By mistakenly I have written the B. It is the third question. First is direct sunlight hits more than slanting sunlight. Is it true? Direct sunlight hits more than slanting sunlight. Yes, this statement is true. When the sun is overhead, it hit up the land very much than the slanting sunlight. Second, land cools down slower than water. Is it true? Once again I will read. Land cools down slower than water. No, this sentence is not true. Lands cool down slower than water. Now we'll see the third. Water evaporates only when it is heated. This statement also false. Now fourth one. When the clouds become heavy with water droplet, it rains. Once again I will read. When the clouds become heavy with the water droplet, it rains. This statement is true or false? When it rains? Yes, this statement is true. When the clouds become very heavy with the water droplet, it starts raining. So this statement we can say it is true. Now last one. Polluted water is harmful to drink. Can we drink polluted water? No, we cannot drink polluted water. So this statement is true. Polluted water is harmful to drink. Now we have completed the exercise from our textbook. We will see some more questions. What kind of weather changes do you see around you in a day? Answer. Weather can change from hours to hours during the day. It could be a bright and sunny, or dark and cloudy, or windy or rainy. Yes, we have seen the changes in the weather. It changes from hour to hour, or it might be a bright someday, or sometimes it is sunny, or dark or cloudy, or sometimes it is windy or rainy. These kinds of weather changes we have seen so many times. Now next question we will see. Jay visits the beach in the afternoon. He finds a strong breeze blowing. Is the breeze blowing from the land or from the sea? Once again I will read. Jay visits the beach in the afternoon. He finds strong breeze blowing. Is the breeze blowing from the land or from the sea? Answer. During the day, the land gets heated more than the sea, and so the air above the land is hotter the air above the sea. Therefore, the hot air above the land rises up, and the cool air from the sea replaces it. The breeze Jay experiences is the sea breeze that blows during the day from the sea towards the land. So when the Jay visits the beach in the afternoon, means during the day the sea breeze blows. So he experiences the sea breeze in the afternoon. Next question. It is hot summer day. Tara places a pot of water in a balcony while she plays with her friends. When she comes to drink water, some hours later, she finds there is a less water in a pot. But none of her friends has drunk any. What happens to the water? Can you tell me the answer? Once again, I will read the question. It is hot summer day. Tara places a pot of water in a balcony while she plays with her friends. When she comes to drink water some hours later, she finds there is a less water in the pot, but none of her friends has drunk any. What has happened to the water? Yes, what will happen? We'll see the answer. The heat of a sun causes water to change from liquid state to water vapor. Since Tara left her pot of water in the balcony, it was exposed to the sun and some of water would have evaporated. This is why there is a less water in a pot. Yes, when we keep the water in a sunlight, the water changes into the water vapor. So she found a less water in a pot. Next question is, what is the difference between snow and hail? Can you tell me the difference between snow and hail? We will see the answer. Snow is formed when a cloud is very cold and the water vapors within it condenses to form ice. This ice falls to the earth as a soft flakes called snow. Once again I will read. Snow is formed when a cloud is very cold and the water vapors within it condenses to form ice. This ice falls to the earth as a soft flakes is called snow. However, if a water droplets form and they pass through the cold air on the way down, these droplets freeze to form hard balls of ice called hail. Once again I will read. If a water droplets form and they pass through cold air on the way down, these droplets freeze to form hard balls of ice called hail. When the rain falls on a earth, that time if the water droplets got cool air, it freeze and form a hail. But the snow is already formed in a cloud. So today we have completed with our exercise. I hope you will understood and you will solve the exercise. Thank you.